what's up? I'm Nikki and I am a homemaker, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup look and chit-chatting. I'm going to be dipping into James Charles, Miss Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. I'm going to try a different look. I already have my eyes primed. My eyebrows looking a little crazy, but we're just going to go with the flow. I'm going to do a look I've never done. It's just something I had in my head. So, oh, and this is my first time putting on makeup with nails on. These are fake nails that me and my daughters did here at the house, just to get my mind off of some things, just to keep busy. So my mother passed away July 10th at a local hospital. She was battling a couple of things, but it came at a surprise. We were not expecting it whatsoever. It just kind of happened. The doctor was even surprised when he was like telling us. I actually got to see my mom pass away. We were there with her. My brother was there in person. I was there on FaceTime, but I was there, you know, talking to her and praying over her, and we got to see her pass away. So I'm gonna share that story on another video because it's actually quite beautiful. I'm glad God gave us that type of departure with her, you know. So as you can see, I have fallout everywhere. That's why I don't have foundation on. I never dust off my brush like I'm supposed to. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. And I'm just going to try to do some circular motions before I proceed, just to kind of blend it out a little bit. I'm not going to spend so much time doing this right now. It's usually what I do kind of last. I don't know. It's been a tough week. Kind of a lot to process. Her funeral was yesterday. She wanted to be cremated, so we honored her wishes. My stepdad took over, which thank God he did, because that's just a hard process on itself, and I couldn't do it. I could not just put everything together. I'm glad he stepped in. Very thankful for that. And my stepsisters who helped out a lot. I just didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, so I'm glad they stepped in. Is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm just having a rough time finding words. I am in the Volume 2 Jaclyn Hill, this color right here. It looks a little brick orange if you ask me, but whenever I apply it on top of just a primer, it's a beautiful brown with some orange tones in it. So I'm wanting to do this because fall makes me very happy. It is my most favorite season of all times. And then winter. I love winter. I'm not much of a summer person, you guys. I can't stand this heat. And we've been in the triple digits here in Texas for, I believe, 18 or 19 days straight already. And it's supposed to keep on happening maybe another 2 days. I don't know, but I'm done with all of this. So I want to get some, so yeah, I want to feel some fall vibes, and I have the AC running, so if that's what you hear on and off, so sorry about that. So anyways, yeah, we had her funeral yesterday. It's gonna sound weird, but it still feels unreal. I've heard people when they say, oh man, you know, I'm expecting them to walk through the door any minute. And I've had my brother pass away, and then my grandmother who adopted and raised me passed away. And when they left, I never had that feeling. I never understood what people meant when they were like, oh, I expect them to walk in at any moment now. And I was like, really? Like, that's kind of weird because I never felt that. Okay, so now I feel that. Even though I got to see her leave, it is so weird. I think it's like when my brother passed away, it was sudden. We didn't know it was gonna happen either, but he was really sick. I mean, he was on dialysis. He was struggling a lot, and it's kind of like you knew it was gonna happen. And in the back of my mind, I was always like taking more pictures because I was preparing myself. I actually tried to prepare myself for my brother's death, which even when he did die, I wasn't prepared enough. There's no such thing as really trying to prepare for it, as far as like dealing with the emotion that comes with it. You can't prepare for that emotion you're about to feel, but you can prepare for like, oh, I want to tell him everything I want to tell him, let him know I love him, get out everything I need to get out. Like, I prepared in that type of a way. But when he passed away, it was like I accepted it right away. Like, I knew it was rough. His departure was really hard on me because I was super close to him. Like, I lost a part of myself when he left. And when my mother, my grandma who adopted me, passed away, I saw her really sick too. So it was just kind of like you knew it was going to happen, so you're kind of preparing the same way, asking, having conversations with her you need to have, basically. And with my mom, although me and her had some very deep conversations when she lived with me, sorry about that, we had some very deep conversations when she lived with me back in December of 2019. I told her, Mom, I'm going to ask you some questions that I've always wanted to ask you, and please answer them honestly. And I said, can you do that? And she says, yeah, let's do it. So we did. We had a nice session of conversating, and we just, talked to each other, and I asked her everything I've always wanted to know about her. And I'm glad I did, So we talked to each other. We forgave each other for many things. Me and her both felt hurt towards each other. And we got to talk about it. It was just stuff I always wanted to talk to her about, certain things, and we got to do that. So I'm very thankful for that. But when she passed away, it just was so unexpected because she's always working. Like, she loves to do garage sales. She loves to be out there, always hustling. Like, I don't know, she could see something that was thrown away or abandoned or something somebody didn't want, and she could turn it around and make something beautiful out of it, basically. And it kept her going like that. So it was so weird for her to leave. I had no... Hey, I'm making a video! I just had no idea she was gonna leave. Today, I'm just like, why do I feel she's gonna call me all of a sudden? And we're gonna talk. Like, I don't understand why that happens, or I've never gone through that. Like I said, I didn't even understand when other people talk like that. I'm like, what? Like, I just never understood it. And now I'm in this position where I'm like, okay, joke's over. Like, quit playing, Mom. Like, I just want to say thank you to all the people who have been praying and reaching out. That means so much. It really does. Oh man, I had just lost my brother in 2019, or it was 2018 about to be 2019. He died on New Year's Eve, and just when I was getting my strength back. And I've talked about his death on here on YouTube, where I was like going through it really bad. I was having issues with his death. now this happened, and it's like, oh my goodness. So it's just me and my big brother left, my big brother Arthur. And so that's left out of our little family. It's crazy. You just never know what a year will bring. I mean, yeah, everybody's dealing with coronavirus, and nobody expected, you know, this to happen. Can you give me a baby wipe, please, Mia? I got fallout all over my face. I don't even know what I'm doing, but hopefully it comes out okay. I've been pretty silent on YouTube for a minute. There's just a lot going on in this noggin up here. There's always something going on up there. But I kind of wanted to just do some makeup, unwind with you guys, and hear y'all stories, you know. Thank you for those who sent them in on Instagram. You found me on Instagram and have messaged me and shared some of your stories. And you know what? Testimonies do help. Testimonies are for other people to help them get through. So, I don't know. What do y'all think of this eye look? Let me wipe my face off. I could do better on blending. I haven't put on makeup in a minute, you guys. A minute. So I had trouble doing my eyebrows. I was even debating whether to put on makeup. Makeup usually takes my mind off of everything because you're just painting and creating your little art. But I hadn't put it on because I've been crying, and makeup just gets all ready, you know. That's why I hadn't done anything messed with makeup, because I was like, I'm just gonna cry it off anyways. But I was like, you know what, today you're gonna put on makeup, you're gonna do a video, you are going to talk about your feelings, the way it helped me with my brother's death. So I wanted to do it. It went too dark. I wanted to do it for my mom, to help me, so I can look back in a year like I do and just thank God what he's pulled me through, you know. Going to add some eyeliner and then of course some lashes, and hopefully this look comes together. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some concealer. I cannot find my foundations, but it's okay. Sometimes I just put concealer on, just blend it out. Like I think I haven't put on makeup in like 2 weeks, maybe more. But let me get my little, I do have dark shadows, so I kind of like blend it out a little more. Then I put my little bird. It's supposed to be a little bird. Yeah. Okay. And I do let it kind of set under my eyes because of my dark circles. But anyways, I want to do a video where I am explaining how my mom left this world. If you have me on Facebook, you've heard the story. But I have some video, a little bit of video of it, and I'm going to share a little bit of clips and pictures. So I can have like for my memories as well. And also I want to make a video on how to get over the death of a loved one for my kids, because I didn't have nobody to sorry, my ear. I didn't have anybody to be there for me when my grandma died, to kind of, you know what I'm saying, explain things. How do you get over it? Not get over it, but how do you get through it? And what are some tips, you know, to help you? Because I didn't have that type of help, and I didn't know how to handle like stress like that. I'm gonna use my fingertips. just to try to get rid of any creases. And I ended up having panic attacks because I didn't know how to balance anything. And I feel like when I die, my children won't have that either. I mean, I hope they do, but if they don't, mama got a video. And I just want to share things that have helped me. And if you have anything that helped you as well, you can put it on the comment below and my kids can look at it when that time comes. I just want to prepare them for the things nobody prepared me for. I think that's really, really important because I needed that. I know I needed that. There's no blend here and that's bugging me. So as most of you know, I'm practically going blind out of both eyes. One of them's completely blind, so I'll catch things later on. It bugs me. And I'm using this little bitty old brush. Anyways, yeah, so I do want to leave that for my kids. I want to be there for them even when I'm not here. But anyways, yeah, I want to share that experience because I love how beautiful God is. And I think it's important for us to know the measures God goes through to make sure we're going to be reunited with Him, that we stay His children, the love that He has for us, you know. Because when you hear this story and I tell you a little bit about my mom's past and her struggles, and for God to still be like, I want her, you know, and then for it to happen in the way that it happened, the way she left, it just kind of like boom. That's why, you know, He loves us regardless of things. So I don't know, I want to share that because I think it's so beautiful. But when my brother passed away, I was on YouTube looking for testimonies on how do people get through the pain of losing somebody, because my body was just reacting in a lot of panic attacks. I was in the hospital a lot, and the doctor was like, you're gonna have to find a way to get through this because stress is a killer and you're not taking very, very good care of yourself. So you either try to find a way to cope, or your kids will be experiencing what you're experiencing now. And when she said that, I was shook. I was like, you know what? I need to get through this. I'm gonna look on YouTube because I'm sure somebody recorded their pain, or maybe did an update on what helped them and what got them through. And I did find a couple of people, and it did help me. So I want to return, pay it forward, and do the same for somebody else who may be looking for help, you know. So that's what my next videos are going to be about. If you have anything to say, any scripture that helped you or anything, please say down below. People will read this. People look for that. When I was commenting on some of the videos that helped me, I saw people on there commenting as well, saying that they had just gone through the loss of a loved one and they ran across that person's video, and everybody was sharing their testimony down below in the comment section, and even those comments were helping me. So please feel free to share whatever you think will help somebody, whatever helped you get through the process of losing somebody you loved. In fact, that's why I started watching Teresa Romer. Teresa Romer, I'm not a millionaire, so I can't relate to her in many ways. I actually saw her through Rich Lux back when I was a Rich Lux fan. But that's where I saw Miss Teresa Romer, and she started talking about the death of her brother and son. And I was like, oh my goodness. And there's some videos where she just really gets into it. And that's why I became, you know, I started following her and learning some other things from her. But a lot of things I can't relate. She's a millionaire. But even though they're millionaires and we're not, we still experience pain. And we still have to get through each day and, you know, fight to survive. So that's where I was learning from her. So you might want to check that out, because that really, really helped me. Her sharing her testimonies. So I'm going to finish doing this look, and then I'll come back on here so you can see and tell me what you think. This is it. This is the look. And I am feeling some fall vibes. Don't mind my hair. It has been in a messy bun like every day. So she's having some issues. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said, the next 2 videos may be a little sad, but to those who need it, it'll be there. And if you have any input to give people, any testimony, please put it in the comments below so that people can be blessed with your words. So thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed one and be kind to one another. Love everybody. God bless. Bye.